Hey guys, I'm Bobby Legs, and today I'll be doing a review of a watch in the new line of Seiko 5 divers, the SBSA009, the heir apparent to the SKX001 in the SKX line that has now been discontinued. But before I continue, please like and subscribe and click that bell icon so you can get notifications every time I upload a video. I certainly enjoy making these videos, and I hope you like them too. So without further ado, let's flip the camera and start the review. So let's run down some specs of the SBSA009 JDM version before I give you my thoughts on the watch. We have a 42.5 millimeter case diameter with a 13.4 millimeter thickness, 22 millimeter lug width. The lug to lug is 46 millimeters. It is powered by the 4R36 movement, which is a hack and hand winding movement, 21,600 beats per hour, 3 hertz, 24 joules, approximately 40-hour power reserve, hard Lex crystal. The movement is definitely a step up, from its predecessor, the SKX. We got a hard Lex crystal, 100 meter water resistance, which is a downgrade from the SKX. You don't have a screw down crown here. It's just a regular wind here at this position here, the base position. You pull it out once and you could change the date and day, and then of course the final position here is a hacking. The minute the second hand stops and you can change a minute and hours. The action on the bezel is a little muddy, it feels, but it's a new watch, and I'm sure in time that action will feel a little bit better. Stamped clasp, which is no surprise. Nice exhibition case back, which is a nice touch. Surprisingly, the bracelet, very comfortable. It took me back a little bit. I wasn't really expecting that. That feels pretty good on the wrist. As you can see, so the bracelet feels great. The great thing about the SKX, for me anyway, my 6 3/4 inch wrist, is this short lug to lug. It's very nice on top, and nice little wrist presence there. That orange just pops. It's such a great color dial. You know, in my humble opinion, there's certain brands who do certain colors the best, the very best. So like Rolex, I don't think anybody does blue dial like Rolex. And so with Seiko, I don't think anybody does a orange dial like Seiko. You have the Seiko 5, the new Seiko 5. Let me see if I could get that a little bit better view there. The new Seiko 5 symbol there, which I really like. No signed crown, but you know, same deal with the SKX. There was no signed crown. So, you know, it's really hard. It's really hard for me to do this review in a vacuum, pretending that there was no such thing as the SKX before, because I really want to try to analyze this watch based on its merits and its price point, but it's really hard for me to do, and I will be doing a comparison video with the SKX and this watch. But one thing that's really been bothering me about this is that fact that that we don't have a screw down crown here. And you know, the way I look at it, if you're gonna make a new iteration or a next gen of a product, you want to improve it all around. So you give us a nice a step up with the movement, which is great. But then you take a step back with the water resistance. You know, I'm not gonna go. Look, I'm not gonna go and dive 200 meters. You know, I'm never gonna do that. But without the screw down crown, I don't really feel confident like jumping in a pool per se, or taking a shower with the watch. My SARB003 doesn't have a screw down. Very similar, just in that first position, you just wind. I wouldn't jump in a pool with that watch. So very disappointed with that. It's actually been bothering me the last couple of days since I've had it. Otherwise, the watch is great, very comfortable. It's a decent value, I feel, for what you get. It's not a great value. And what I mean by that is that, if I, last year bought an SKX, I probably could have paid less than $200 for it. And I know I did. I know I could have because I did. I was able to get an SKX for about $180. I throw in the NHR 336 movement, which is going to run me around $40, which is like the equivalent to this 4R36, the NH36. Throw in a sapphire crystal, which is another 40. A new crown, which is probably another 40. So basically, I'm getting a watch with a sapphire crystal and a screw down crown, same movement, and I'm still paying less than what I paid for this watch, which was $330 on Nomon watches. Yeah. So this is the JDM version. There is a K version, which I believe those watches are made in Malaysia. Allegedly not to the high quality control standards, meaning that you'll probably get a misaligned chapter ring. That model number is the SRPD59K, and I've seen them as low as $228, $229 online. So overall, it's it is what it is. Like I said, I'm a little bit disappointed with some of the features of the watch that I really think that Seiko just missed the boat on. But they're Seiko, and look, the watch does pop. It's still, like I said, a pretty decent value for what you get. Not super great value, but a pretty decent value, in my humble opinion. Now, I think if you're a big fan of the SKX, you're either going to love it or you're going to hate this watch. So if you're a big fan of the SKX and you hate this watch, you'll probably not buy it. But if you love the SKX and you love this watch, and you love the fact that Seiko has created a new generation of it, just how they did with the monsters, and people who love monsters usually find one of the generations that they like the most, whether it be the first generation, second, or third, but they collect the other generations. You'll probably do the same thing with the SKX, because who knows, down the road maybe they'll throw in the 6R15 like they did to the monster third generation. So anyway, be on the lookout for a direct comparison to the SKX with this watch that I'll be doing soon. Let me know what you think. I would love to hear what you think about this new version. If my shortcomings in regards to the screw down crown and the Hardlex crystal for the price that I paid for this watch, if they're unwarranted, let me know, because I would love to hear what you guys think. And I look forward to uploading a new video for you guys soon, and have a great day.